Oh, that he said get the F away from the dog. He wasn't playing. What's up, Chad Grand Rising? But nah, that nigga wasn't playing. Hey, hold on, babe. What the hell? Hey, hey. She gonna just close the door on me, Chet. Type of shit that is. Chet, we're good. I just got done doing some clips. I'm gonna post them for y'all. I'm y'all already know what game I'm on, G. Y'all know I'm in love with this happening in fight night, bro. I ain't gonna care. How you gonna just close the door on me, bro? I ain't gonna lie, but that ain't what that meant. That ain't mean shit. Nah, he in the cage, mama. Y'all had put him in the cage till you had got out. Man, y'all was just trying to find some shorts, bro. Okay, there we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yup. With that orange at? Do black. Uh, the hell. Go, dude. I remember that Slickster, but I had that. Yes, I had the smooth fire. I fought with the smooth real. Oh, nah. I'm leaving my fine style now. That shit the same, bro. I don't need chain nothing up. Hold on. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but I think I'm supposed to rest that week. I ain't gonna count to you, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Go.
It's all
See how
good.
you doing. Get after him. Don't slow down now. Work it. Let's go. You want to win that ring? Work harder. Keep the chin down. Keep those elbows in.
I have no stamina. I'm supposed to have
Nice work,
rested.
kid. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Forget about being tired. Keep those arms moving and keep those legs moving. That's it, just like that. That's it. Keep that chin down. Let's go. Keep it coming, kid. Push it, kid. That's it. That's it. Keep those elbows in. That's it. Move, move. Come on, pick it up. Get focused.
I'm telling y'all, this nigga's ain't nobody get away from this nigga, bro. I'm tired of fighting in this division. They need to go ahead and switch my division. I'm not supposed to be fighting this division no more. Like niggas been past this, bro.
Good evening and welcome to this tape. So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Brown's got it all in front of him right now, standing opposite a guy who can leapfrog him into success. If he's able to pull off this upset, the sky's the limit.
He gets all the things that we all aspire to when we're young. Fame, fortune, the pretty girl, too.
As far as the fighter with the faster hand speed goes, going up against the high stamina, high endurance guy, what is the one thing he has to be very conscious of?
Where he is, geography, that he's in the center of the ring where he can use that speed. Stay out of those corners. Definitely stay off the ropes.
Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Stop running, bro.
Halfway through this round. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Back to the body. Hands up! Hands up!
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Keep working the body.
Barry's putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
Good,
No,
bro.
he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Now hugging on the inside. Carries that punch away.
Hey, bro. Well, I often know. Why you keep closing the door? Stop closing the door.
To the head he goes with a left hand.
Let's go out there now. Come on now. Let me see.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Watch the hook.
Running.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Halfway through this round here. Boom, left hand comes home. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that
All this
offensive
running y'all
assault.
niggas be doing, bro. It's irritating. Get off me.
And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Brown's combination punching is working well here.
Nice.
Stop running, bro.
Blood's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Stop running, bro.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
This nigga running.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. And that's the end of round two. Blood's been in this game long enough to understand what has to happen now.
Hey, bro, I had
Come off
already.
a round
You feeding
in
him,
which
babe?
you're
Is you feeding him? I finna say I had already fed him, mama. I finna come and cook. You heard me? All right.
got to you and got to you well. You have to bounce back. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good smooth work by Blood. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
That's great Great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Blood. A nice jab by Barry. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Still not moving enough. Boo, boo!
Parries that punch intended for the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round. We talk about strength, we talk about power, we talk about speed. What about a fighter's ability to have to listen?
A fighter has to be able to grab from all quarters, from all dimensions, all places where he can be helped. If he can go in the corner and he listens to his trainer, and he's able to take that information, something that maybe he wasn't able to see, and trust it, and be able to make that adjustment, he's helped himself. The same way as a football player who goes to the sidelines and he's told by his coach, hey, this receiver's open. I know you're not seeing him. Any way that you can listen, you can help yourself.
Scores with the combo to the head.
Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more.
That's a good block by Barry. Barry's able to land a good, solid left hand. And that does it for this round. Start of round number 4. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Blood so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Blood.
Come on, come on.
Able to cover up that gut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid right by Blood. Brown's fully committed to the hooks on the inside. If you're his opponent, what should you be thinking about doing here?
Weave, bend your knees, get underneath one of those, and bang, there's an opening. Catch him, turn it around.
What he doing, Mom?
Up top with the right hand. Barry's gonna think about the next time he throws.
Go in the cage, boy.
He just got hit by a good solid counter.
Good job.
Accurate with the straight left. Oh, what an exchange. Excellent hook to the head by Brown. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Move your head.
Blood's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And that's the end of round 4. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
That's okay.
Hey, man, Shadow. You gotta start listening, bro. You need to start chilling, man. That's why your ass be getting in trouble. Don't be able to do shit. Shit don't make no sense.
A solid left hand by Barry. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Blood's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That is a sharp uppercut by Brown. Barry's taking a lot of punishment. Maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Blood. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. One to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And that's the end of round 5. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Nice block by Barry. Back and forth exchange. Blood's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Brown. Brown's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. As a matter of fact, he's starting to ground himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And that's the end of round 6. Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling and he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Good block there by Barry. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut.
Keep it going.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Blood. Now that's some fine work right there by Barry.
Good job. Good job.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Brown's really bringing a lot behind that uppercut. Teddy, how much of a factor is the lower body in landing that power shot?
Well, it's everything, really. It's kind of like being a golf player where you get all your torque with that swing where you put your hips into it, so the hips are going into that punch, and he's really bringing that trunk right up into the punch.
Little head knocking with that right hand. uppercut by Blood. Good job on the two-punch combo by Blood. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Berry's back by a left hand. And that's the end of round 7. Teddy's scorecard has it one-sided. Blood's probably thinking to himself, what more do I have to do to score a knockdown here?
Well, that's another testing of the character of a fighter, Joe, that he doesn't get frustrated and he doesn't lose his patience. He stays with what's working. He stays within himself.
Dude, just go down. Shit. Oh, that shit.
Berry's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. And round 8 comes to an end.
Good job.
Brown's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that three-fed defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Right hand by Blood. Berry's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
And that's the end of round 9. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
The one thing doesn't change, though, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Scored well up top. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Brown. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And that's the end of round 10. Round number 11, let's look at Teddy's scorecard. I mean, much the same. This is a commanding lead. Brown's only concern at this point is just not get hit by a lucky punch.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's the end of the night. The bartender just said, last call. He just has to make sure that he doesn't go and get careless.
Solid left hand to the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
You got nice.
Brown's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Protecting his head well with his guard. "90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Barry's clearly affected by that. He's trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes.
Yeah, it takes two to tango, though. He's wasting minutes, and his opponent's going along with it. He's cooperating. He shouldn't be. He's going to be sorry later when he recovers and he gets after him.
Come on.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Blocks that punch.
You're doing great.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
You got to see that coming now. Come on.
And round 11 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Nice strike after catching one by Barry. Barry's hit by a counter punch there. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. A place where, quite honestly, I expected him to be all night long. But now he's getting the privilege. He's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
A destructive right hand by Blood.
Great job.
Barry's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on, man.
of this final round of this fight. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision.